Hey guys, in honor of Earth Day, I decided to make a video of some eco-friendly things that I do here around the house. I've been doing several of these things for a few years now, some of them for even longer, but I thought it would be a good time to just kind of show you a few eco-friendly things that you can do easily around your own house. Okay, so the first thing that I want to bring up, which is a no-brainer, most of you probably know, but try to bring your own bags to the grocery store so we're not using as much plastic. So I typically shop at Aldi, and I have these bags. It is a Chico bag. I'll show you here. Folds up into this nice little pouch. I keep one in my purse in case, so I always have one with me, and then I have another bag of bags that I take to the grocery store with me. And anyway, these are super cute and durable. I really like it, and so this is this one. I love the print. I think it was $7 or $8, but I've had these for a few years now, and I really like it. And then it just goes back into its own pouch, so takes up less space. And I do find that I just put this in my purse in the side, and then I always have one with me. And it obviously you can use it for other things in the grocery store, but so that is what that looks like. Little bag here. So that's number one, very easy to do. These first two things are going to kind of be like kitchen things. Another thing that I do is most of the time, not all the time, I'm not perfect, but I have my Hydro Flask, and I've had this for several years, but they last forever. And I have taken this to Florida with us on vacation and put ice water in it, and it has stayed ice cold all day on the beach in the super hot sun weather, you know. So this is good. I did get a straw cap for mine. It's just easier at work to drink from a straw instead of opening this every time and taking a drink. So this one is the 40-ounce Hydro Flask. Love it. I have a smaller 32-ounce in pink that I also like, and I try to use this every day. Like I said, I'm not perfect, and sometimes at work I drink bottled water. But then I always feel really guilty, so I try to bring this. Another thing that I have is a stainless steel lunchbox. I got this on Amazon. It is the Lifestyle Block. Ooh. Anyway, sorry, I was looking at the light on my face. I'm a dork. So this is the Lifestyle Box. I got this for my husband for Christmas, and I use it myself, so whatever. But it has two pieces, so here's the bottom section, and then this fits on top. So I put my sandwich in the bottom normally, or whatever, and the top comes off, and there's another, and then there's another little piece here. So, and then this all goes together. It's really loud, and holds together with these clasps, like so. So I really like this box. And I think it's pretty big. I mean, it'll hold a sandwich and chips and a big salad if you want it. It holds a lot. So I'll take that. That way I don't have to take a million plastic baggies. I also have the Planet Box here that I got. And I do like this. It doesn't hold as much, but I like it. And you guys probably have seen this, but so it has all these little compartments. So it's good for snacks. You can fit a sandwich in there. I did have the gastric sleeve, so I don't eat that much at one time, but since I've been pregnant, I've been eating more, it seems like. But so this is good just for a variety of different foods and not big portions. This is also be really good for a kid. So anyway, I love this one too. So I have both of those. I also have just glass containers that I use quite a bit to take my lunch in, so just regular glass storage. I don't have plastic. I have some plastic storage, but not much. I kind of phased all that out and got all glass. Another thing I use is the bees wrap, and I think that's the company, Bees Wrap. It's a medium wrap, sustainable food storage. So you can put this on, it's basically cloth with beeswax on it. And you can wash in cool water and soap if it gets dirty, but you can wrap anything in this. You can wrap containers, you can wrap a sandwich. And when it warms up with your hand, or your body temperature, it just wraps your food. So you can take your sandwich in this. Like I said, you can cover a plate or a bowl, put it in the fridge, wrap up chips or pretzels or whatever. So I have this. I have the medium one and I have a large one, and I like them. So this is a good way to get away from using plastic wrap. We still use foil. I haven't got rid of foil yet, but I try not to cook on it because I don't want aluminum in my food. Okay, so the next few things are some like hygiene items. So the one thing which I always talk about, and I just grabbed this out of my bathroom, so there's a spoon in it, but I do use coconut oil. I use this for a body moisturizer. I use it to oil pull. I use it to wash the makeup off my face. I use it as a facial moisturizer. You can use it for so many different things. So I really love coconut oil. I always get organic, unrefined, cold pressed, cook with it, just tons of stuff. I obviously have one for the kitchen, one for the bathroom. So this is my go-to coconut oil, and it has so many uses. The reason I think it's earth friendly, it comes in glass. It lasts a really long time, and you're replacing so many different products with just one product. So kind of keeps you from buying makeup remover, moisturizer, all kinds of stuff. Another thing I use is, I was trying for such a long time to find a good natural deodorant, and I have switched to, or a long time ago, I switched over to this crystal deodorant. It is in a plastic container, but I've had this thing for, I don't know, a couple years. So, and it works really good. Most days, honestly, I don't wear deodorant anymore. Now that summer's coming, I'll probably have to start wearing it again. But, so I just put that on, and that does a really good job at keeping me stink-free. So, you still sweat. It's not an antiperspirant, but it just keeps you from stinking most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. Another thing I use is tooth powder. I also have toothpaste from the Honest Company, and I'm almost out, and I went to go buy more, and it wasn't on their website, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I have made this tooth powder. It has activated charcoal in it. It has baking soda in it. It has essential oils in it. I'm trying to think of what else is in it. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So you do this. So basically I just dip my toothbrush in this and brush, and the activated charcoal is good for whitening your teeth. The coconut oil that I use to oil pull is also good for your gums and teeth. So it's kind of a win-win situation. So this is in a plastic container. I had made some for friends, so I just had this little container. But I try to get away from using plastic as much as I can. It's really hard. So this is a good one. Toothpaste, it's a good swap. Healthier. You can buy all the ingredients in bulk. This will last you forever. So it's just better than buying tubes and tubes of toothpaste all the time. And then another thing that I got for Christmas was a natural bamboo toothbrush. This is the kind that I've got. Bamboo with charcoal bristles. I know the handle is going to be biodegradable, but I think the bristles are plastic, nylon probably, or whatever. But this is what it looks like. And so this came in a 3-pack, and so that's what I've been using as my toothbrush, and I love it. So that's a good swap, easy swap. All of these are fairly easy peasy to do on your own. So this comes in a cardboard container. There's no plastic except for the bristles. You can always take the bristles, pull the bristles out, and then compost the brush in your, or the handle in your compost or whatever. Another one is, I forgot to bring it. I have a shampoo bar that I use that I keep in a tin. So then that way I'm not using as many plastic bottles for shampoo. The shampoo bar lasts forever. I just take it and swipe it across my head. And it lasts forever. I did get it at Lush, and sometimes the ingredients at Lush I'm not so sure about. But it does work really well, so I stick with it. And then I also use bar soap. I have body wash and shampoo from Honest Co. too, which I like, but once again, I don't like the plastic bottles. So, but I do have it, and I'm going to use up what I have. And I will buy it occasionally. So, but, so most of the time I use bar soap. This is from Perfectly Posh. This one is called Rolling in the Deep. And so I have several of these. They are in paper packaging. I don't know. It's just good. I just like using bar soap better than body wash, I think. So I've been using that. And the last thing, which is the weirdest thing and probably not the easiest thing for most people to transition over to, but it is just good in general, I think. So something that I have been doing for several years now is using cloth wipes for number one only, and just to cut down on how much toilet paper that we're using. So these I bought online. They are flannel. I have these. I'm not going to show you all of them. And then I have these that I got. These are more like baby wipes. Sorry. And then I have these that I made. And they're all frayed on the edges, but they are sewn, you know, together, and I don't really care. But anyway, so I use these when I go number one. And then I put them in a wet bag and wash them. And I always told my husband that when we have a baby, I'm using cloth diapers and I'm using cloth wipes. So there really is no difference than me starting to use these now for myself. So this is a weird one. I know a lot of people will not do this, but this is just something that I feel better about. I'm spending less money on toilet paper, and it's just super easy to do. Plus you can make really cute ones. I have other ones with like patterns on them too that are really cute. So and I plan on making some wipes for the baby too. So that is that. All right, guys, so those are just some of the things that I do and have been doing. I do a lot of other strange things too. I use soap nuts for our laundry detergent, but every once in a while I get weak and I buy regular laundry detergent. But for the most part, I use alternatives. So just little things. I just feel like, no, you're not going to be perfect. You're definitely not going to be perfect, but any little thing I think helps a little bit. So all these things are just little switches. I'm still using all the same types of things, you know. I'm still brushing my teeth. I'm still cleaning my skin. I'm still, you know, just using all this stuff. It's just different alternatives that are more sustainable. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a happy Earth Day on Saturday. Bye-bye.